downtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I forgot my name.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I ain't picked that play.
Here's Fields.
Give me that. This shit sauce.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for
Way to take that shit sauce. What we got?
Because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be.
One shit back,
in
man.
this one,
Same place, same way, let's get it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. He's going to hit his man.
Get that. Oh, get it up, boy.
Touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the
Same
season.
play, same way, man.
And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert.
Break it leg.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Chris.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put
I am my shit just lit. Fuck. That shit, Roo. That's some whole ass shit, man. Saw that shit was horrible. Come on, bro. How you gonna kill the pit? Then you got damn. Damn, that's some weak ass shit. That shit glitched at the right time too.
About their speed, great hands. It's tough to quantify elusiveness, but they say he has great elusiveness, and he showed it right there with a run after the catch.
Oh.
Santos with the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out.
There goes Joe.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Will Fuller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Damn.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Bears.
This is our time.
Byron Pringle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Look, get you one.
Braxton
Get you one, Brax.
selected to bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Play action. It's Burrow.
That's a pick. No, it ain't.
Got a man here. It's Wilson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Gotta hold on to the ball, my nigga.
3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Fields.
You got to see that. Come on.
With one complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Fields now to throw. Flush to his right.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen nobody throw no goddamn ball. Man, come on, man.
A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Byron Pringle with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Burrow on play action. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They go play action with Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Montgomery running right, and they take him down.
Look at the ball, man.
Back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire,
yeah, I know how it goes.
It hasn't been the best first half
like
for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Fields.
Give me that. Way to get it back, Roy. The rookie. He better than all rookies. All of them.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about
Ma,
it.
you are so sorry here, too.
He shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Because you be boring motherfuckers to death, man. Running that bit 300 times a game. That man don't want to play that shit no more.
He's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now a big play to start off this.
Exactly. Oh, that's a touchdown. Oh, that's a whole ass shit, man.
Be taken out of bounds. Big yardage that time for the Jets. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Burrow going to try and run. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Burrow will throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Playing you is boring as hell, Jamal.
Here's Fields.
You heard that shit too many times. Oh, give me that! Oh, that's a whole ass shit, man.
Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
Ah, fuck. Let's see. Oh, why you posing with goddamn? Come on, out of bounds. Hell yeah.
It's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Fields. He's going to.
Oh, good shit, Sauce.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's brought in by Wilson. He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
That be.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Forced out to his left.
I wanted to hit tilt my head.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
Bingo.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point by Cool, up and good. They will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first.
Oh, come on, boy. You got to goddamn.
Really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye.
Give me the
Sure, you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Oh, somebody got to get that. Somebody got to get that. Both of y'all supposed to got that motherfucker being real.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through
I'll let him touch you, Joe.
or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Here we go. Can.
There goes Joe, your world.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, go to.
Eluding the pressure right. Well, this is
Goddamn Darren.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a big play that time by the Jets. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to flip one out here to his right.
Good shit, Dan.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, you sorry. Yeah. See, my about 30, man.
Now Burrow on first down.
I see you, boy. I see you. I was just trying to buy a little time.
Oh! Safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be a second down.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow looking to pass.
Damn, Gates. Wow.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Again, it's Burrow. Flush
oh, good. Oh, why you stop running? That nigga, what the fuck? That shit's so fucking lame.
Picked off on a former first
I'm talking about some good. Like I knew I was good.
And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A final shot before the break. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Come on, Joe. Put that bitch on automatic.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Going down the
Wait, hold on to that bit. What?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 23. Here's Burrow. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To the air again, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Dang,
and he just checked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, No more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Oh, good pick. Damn, nigga,
at the
baby.
goal line.
Shit.
Snags it for the pick. And the Bears are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. John Franklin Myers. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack on
Damn.
Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Fields.
Wow.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Powers through him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Buying time to his left.
There we go.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
There goes Sproles.
What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Good block.
Space to run past the 20.
Gotta hold that bit,
He'll
see?
be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
11 mighty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
11.
I better get over there in time. Good.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Oh, these niggas ain't gonna block.
To his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe
Okay.
by about a yard, if that. Screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Go, go, go. 11 coming. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh, it's a fucking pick.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They don't want to win, man.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down.
Give me that.
Stop, and now,
Give me that.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing after the interception. Fields.
Good.
Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Give me that. Come on, Sauce. You got to read it.
Because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 1st down, Fields.
Come on. Why are you knocking the bit down, bro?
It's incomplete.
This nigga lame as hell.
Preach their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again is Fields. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that
David,
inability
come on,
to stop
bro.
the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. On play action, Fields. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. 3rd and long, it's Fields.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 10.
Yeah.
And it's a good return here.
Let's go, Chi-Town.
Close to the 35. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. They go play action with Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Lights up. 11. Hey, kick down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, coming, Joe.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Get him that ball.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. The 55-yard attempt, you'd say, well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately. They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Fields on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Bulldozes past him. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here we go with Burrow. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. A clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Pick 6.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Well, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final